with the fancy front door. Come on in. Coach Fancy here inside Makers University, or this is the How to Make Wreaths group. We're using a 14-inch round grapevine. So let's start with these gorgeous sunflower sprays that came from my box. And look how everything is wired. First things first, let's go ahead and unravel it, bring it all to life. What I'm also doing, I'm definitely gonna have it, see how it's flat back here? I'm gonna kind of follow that pattern and face everything forward, okay? Open it up, face it forward, okay? Okay, so now I've got this good fan. Look at it from the side. I've kind of woken everything up. Got it facing forward and around and dancing through, and it's beautiful. Now I'm just gonna take this and give it a little snip. I don't need a terribly long stem, but I'm always gonna cut that stem at an angle, you guys, so that that sharp point goes through our grapevine a little easier, okay? I'm bending it in the direction of our grapevine. I'm gonna pick a pretty side and an ugly side. I think the side is beautiful and I wanna keep it shown. The side is a little rougher. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this in the direction of the grapevine and have it just like poke right on out of the top. All right. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing with the second one. These sunflowers are amazing quality, really, really good quality. All right. Go ahead and cut that for us. Put a bend on that stem. And we're gonna weave this in right next to it, going the opposite direction. All right, here we go. I could probably stand to give it a little bit more room and move it down just a little bit, but there we go. I'm loving this. And look at this. Already we've taken this 14-inch grapevine and given it so much more length. Now you've got two ways that you can attach this. Both work great. We can glue them in like I'm going to do here. Or you can grab a zip tie and just kind of lasso that around these stems as well. So now let's go ahead and add our bow into this space. Y'all ready for the easiest bow that you've ever stinking made? Watch this. I don't know how long my arms are, but look, I am just stretching this out an arm's length like so. Let's just call it like 4 feet. Like a yard and a little more on this 14-inch wreath piece. Now, let's go ahead and do the same with this 2.5 inch. This one is from my personal stash. Just make it the same length. 4 feet is fine. Fine and dandy. A little bit of the sunflower ribbon that came with my supply box. Another 4 feet here. Okay. Brace yourself. It's about to get so easy. Okay, and last but not least, a loop of this just plain black. Just go ahead and take this one and measure out my 4 feet as well. There we go. And I'm just literally pulling these the same length as my other ribbons and cutting it off. Let's go ahead and line these up. And line them up from top to bottom. Okay. All right. Now they're lined up. I'm going to take them and against the table, I'm going to put the pattern side down, okay? Pattern side down, okay? Now, I'm going to take, this is our middle. Let's see, let's make our middle. Okay, here's our middle right here. All right. All right, so I've got both of my sides right here. I'm going to fold one over, keeping everything in the middle. And now I'm going to fold two over like this. And then how long do I want my tails? Probably about this long. That's good. Ship shape, good to go. All right. Now I'm going to take this bottom and squish it up to the top and take this back right here. And I'm going to lay this right on top like so and just squish that together like so. Check it out. The easiest bow that you have ever made. All right. Good to go. This little guy is a little short. I'm not terribly worried about it, but what I am going to do before I cinch that is just pull it in a little bit. I'll probably pull this guy in too. Pop it up and just pull him in a little bit. There we go. That should be good. That way my this tail is a little short. Okay, but let's just make sure that these are the same length, and they are, and we're good to go. All right, now I'm gonna grab a zip tie. Jordan has done incredible. Parker picks these out as well, and Jordan, and they do so good. Mel actually had a hand in these too. I'm just always so impressed, so impressed. They just nail it every single time. Okay, so we've got tails going down. All right, let's fluff this out and prepare to be amazed. Look how fun and big and floppy this bow is. And I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, now watch this. We're gonna take that, we're gonna put it right back in here and attach it right here in the middle with a zip tie. Now you're probably saying, but we have some area here and some area here. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. All right, what we're gonna do is go in one side, or on the bottom side, right through the middle, and then come out on the other side, or the top, in the middle also. What we're not doing is binding this whole thing around the wreath. All right, so we're coming right back through the middle. All right, there we go. Love it. How stinking cute. Now, I want to add some whimsy to really play off of these really cute, these cute daisies. I like putting a little bend. Each of these petals too are wired, so you can just adjust them exactly how you want them. I am going to add it amongst these flowers down here. I'll add one down to the bottom and one up in the top. How about that? There we go. Put a good bend on that stem so that it kind of faces forward a little bit and has some good motion to it. Good bend on that stem. And glue her right in. Got a little bit longer stem on this one. And I'll go ahead and add it and then open it up. Great. I love that. Go ahead and glue that in. And open her up. Love it. Oh yeah, super cute. Next, let's add some fun. Let's add some whimsy. Let's add some of these, one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, these hanging amaranthus. Do such a great job of adding length and drama and texture and color. So I'm gonna either pull off or trim off what is available and what's on there. Cutting good long stems on these because these are going to be attached up and underneath. All right, now let's go ahead and start tucking these in up and underneath here to make our water flower, or our waterfall. So here is kind of the center of our bow, and we're coming down at an angle. So I kind of want to start my waterfall about right here. So I'll start adding these up and under here in a little row. and weaving them into the direction of the grapevine. Glue these guys into place. I'm not sold on this greenery. I don't think that it looks natural, but these little filler flowers are thebomb.com. So let's go ahead and cut a good long stem on those. And let's have those dance out for just a little more depth and texture. So you see how we've kind of got this this line between like this greenery and then our waterfall. Let's go ahead and mix that up with just a little bit of a second element to kind of transition from one element to the next, and just have these sweet little flowers kind of dancing through here. Just a little bit of glue, and we're going to weave them into the direction of the grapevine. All right. Now up here too, we've kind of got a bald spot between these two flowers. So let's go ahead and liven that up as well. So I want you to go through now and look for spaces where you've just got like a lot of greenery or even a bald spot maybe. And that's a great spot to add things like this. Just a little bit of depth and texture. These floating little flowers. Right here, I feel like I've got a good gap. Let's go ahead and open up that leaf and just poke this sweetie right on in there. Yeah, there we go. And it's filling up the space, giving it some life. Like I said, depth and texture. Oh, it's so perfect. Y'all, how easy peasy lemon squeezy was that? Did not take a whole lot to make this gorgeous wreath.